this information is absolutely critical.
Investors waking up this morning to a recession warning.
A recession could hit the United States within the next year.
A key indicator is predicating a recession.
The countdown is officially on, apparently. Canaccord Genuity's Tony Dwyer says the clock is now ticking. Look at that clock. Ticking on a recession, and the market peaked.
The message of the fixed income markets is things are going to get really bad, perhaps in the middle of 2020.
The risks of a recession down the line in 2020 are more elevated than they have been in this entire cycle.
The survey says that as much as 80% of your respondents think that a recession could take place at some point, either in 19 or 20.
A recession.
Recession warning tick.
So some of us are aware of this, some of us are not. I just wanted to present the problem and also the solution at the same time. Let's backtrack a little. In 2007, the smart money had the gold markets behaving the very same way they're behaving now. Because in 2007, smart money, the economists and all of that knew what was about to happen in 2008. So they started to hedge their money by getting some gold. So in January 2019, the word came out that there's going to be a recession and it's going to start in Germany. A couple months later, what happened in Germany? Deutsche Bank, which literally means German bank, which is also known as the biggest bank in the world, started to let off 18,000 workers.
Could it be possible that we are on the verge of the next Lehman Brothers moment? Deutsche Bank is the most important bank in all of Europe. It has $49 trillion in exposure to derivatives, and most of the largest too-big-to-fail banks in the United States have very deep financial connections to the bank. In other words, the global financial system simply cannot afford for Deutsche Bank to fail. And right now, it is literally melting down right in front of our eyes. For years, I have been warning that this day would come, and even though it has been hit by scandal after scandal, somehow Deutsche Bank was able to survive until now. But after what we've witnessed in recent days, many now believe that the end is near for Deutsche Bank. On July 7th, they really shook up investors all over the globe when they laid off 18,000 employees and announced that they would be completely exiting their global equities trading business. It takes a lot to rattle Wall Street, but Deutsche Bank managed to. The beleaguered German giant announced on July 7th that it's laying off 18,000 employees, roughly 1/5 of its global workforce, and pursuing a vast restructuring plan that most notably includes shutting down its global equities trading business. Though Deutsche's Bloody Sunday seemed to come out of the blue, it's actually the culmination of a years-long, some would say decades-long, descent into unprofitability and scandal for the bank, which in the early 1990s set out to make itself into a universal banking powerhouse to rival the behemoths of Wall Street. These moves may delay Deutsche Bank's inexorable march into oblivion, but not by much. And as Deutsche Bank collapses, it could take a whole lot of others down with it at the same time.
So a recession has already started. It's so bad that a lot of US citizens are already taking measures to prepare themselves for it. It's become so advanced that the Federal Reserve is printing $75 billion every single night to fund the banks so that they don't just go over. The banks basically are running on air right now. And just as it was in 2008, where people just woke up one day and things were just haywire, things are already haywire. It's just that right now they are funding the banks so that the illusion of safety and normalcy is put in place, but it's an illusion. And last week, I believe, the Federal Reserve themselves came out and said that the tools that they recently said that they had enough to handle this, they're saying that those tools are insufficient. So what's about to happen is that there's going to be a recession that is coming upon this planet. It's already started. The common people are at risk. everyone needs to be aware. All of these currencies are going to zero, and gold will remain as a tier 1 asset. It's going to go up in value. So what that means is we need to take our paper money and convert it into gold. So let's talk about the golden opportunity. See, Karatbars allows you to be able to access gold in small increments from 0.1 gram to a gram to 5 grams to more grams. You know, they also have coins, and these are private issue golds. So you get these gold coins or you get these gold cards or the cash gold or the cryptocurrency gold, and that will be a safe hedge against what is about to happen. Now, there have been a lot of people out there who are trying to throw shade on Karatbars, trying to say it's a scam, this, that, and the other. Mainly was Marvin Steinberg, who robbed the company of 3.4 billion KBC cryptocurrency coins and had been using those funds to try to throw shade and stop the company from actually growing by paying off journalists to write false articles. But he was apprehended last week and he has confessed. This is the article. I'll also link it in the description. So we're in a serious place right now. I just want to put this information out here so that you can look into it. Reach out to me.
Rock Legion.
I've already, since January, been an affiliate. I've been acquiring gold-backed cryptocurrencies, univols. So I would feel comfortable to know what's happening and to keep this information to myself. And I think that this is a worthwhile cause. And not only that, when you're in this program, just by sharing the information, the company will also reward you with a referral fee. So, you know, like how Amazon has an affiliate program. So I definitely say, hit me up. Let's talk about this, because this is a surefire way to protect yourself from what is coming. And I hope this information has been useful to you and will help you to actually position yourself and your family in a place of safety.
Rock Legion.
How about Mr. Sight? Anything? What do you think about this place as well?
Yeah, this is fantastic. We're looking in the whole world for something like this, and now we found it. And it's not so easy to come in this place.
With intelligent technology, eye scanners, fingerprinting, and double and more checking system.
We are very excited, and it's a safety system for you, for us, and for our whole company.
So I'm sure that all the golds for here will be really, really safe. And thank you so much for sharing with us, and thank you for choosing the security house to store all of our gold. Thank you very much.